Hello, my name is Mary Sewall, and we will do lesson 3. We will work on chords and also do some musical writing. It's very important because you never know when you may have to copy music, so it's best to be prepared. So we will do that today. Alright, I'm going to play a piece that I had played the last time, and I would like you to copy down the melody so you could practice at home, and we will go over it. Now we will go over the melody for you to be able to play it, but make sure that you write down the melody. First we have a scale here. We'll play the scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And you notice that the piece starts like the scale, C, D, E, but you hold it for 4 counts, and you have F and A, which we had the last time, 4 counts. Now we have half notes and a quarter and a half note and a whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, half note. Whole note. And a half note with a dot, extra beat. And a tie, we don't play, we hold it. And a half note, dot, tie, whole note, B, A, G, E, F. Now what we will do is we'll play the bass note. We have chords, but we're going to do it slightly differently because this is a solid chord. But we're going to break the chord, and we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, put it together. Copy all this information down. When we start, we have to have 4 beats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, goes along that way. And make sure you copy this page because it tells you how long to hold the notes. And this also, it gives you the scale, so you have a blueprint. Everything you need is there. However, when you're writing down the music, be very careful because when you do that, it says here that this is called a head note, and if the note is on the middle line, and that would also be the B, the C and the B, if it's in the middle line or above it, then the stem goes down, down. And if it's below the middle line, which would be maybe something like this, then the stem goes up and it goes on the right hand side. So you have to know the difference because otherwise you wouldn't understand your own music writing. And so copy this down. Remember, the middle up and the middle down. We're going to play another piece, and this one here is not in 4/4 time. It will be in 3/4 time, meaning you only have 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Play the melody and also show you how to play the bass. We will play 3 E's. 1, they're all quarter notes. This one is a half note. 3 quarter notes. Another 3. Another 3. And a half note. Quarter. Whole note. 3 beats though. But only 3 per measure. Now the bass is different. Instead of solid, we're going to play 3 beats to the measure instead of 4. So we play it differently. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it fills in this blank spaces. So in 3/4 time, we play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. In 4/4 time, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we'll take a slight intermission now and continue. The Bluebells of Scotland. Continue with this piece because what's unusual about it is that It is in a key of C, and key of C, I was reading a few minutes ago, does not have any sharps or flats. But this particular piece is in the key of C, but it has a new note we never had before, F sharp. But it just so happens that when I play the G scale, the G has the F sharp in it. So the composer apparently, he just did a little bit from another key because it's so related to this one, it's right next to C, that he put the F sharp in and then he went back to the key of C again. So this is what we will go over this in the next lesson to see how that came about. Well, as a matter of fact, we could take the G scale and we could count up 5 from G and see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another scale from the formula, meaning that the 5th degree of G will give us a whole new scale, which is D. And the composer apparently used that information and was able to put it in this piece and made a beautiful piece out of it. I could play this piece forever because it's very relaxing. Anyway, we will work on that at the next lesson, when we will continue with this book, because so far all of our pieces have been in the key of C, and we will learn how to build a scale without a book. If we have a formula, the formula will tell us we could build any major scale with this formula, and we don't have to look at a book. It will be within us. So we will, it's called, the key of C has no sharps or flats. That is true. The reason for that is because the key of C is based on a formula. The key is a major scale, and it is said that there is but one major scale. It will be seen that the major scales are all alike. They are exact reproductions of each other. So you don't have to buy a book where one book will say, oh, we have 10 scales written out. You don't need it. You only need to know this formula for one scale, and then you could do all of the regular major scales with this formula. All right, we will put it down here. It is called whole, whole, half, separated by a whole, and whole, whole, half. And that's our formula. So where in the world would you find this formula? Well, if you look at the piano, and if we play the C scale, we will see that C to D is called a whole step because there is a key between it. Then you take the D and E, that's another whole step because it has a key between it. Then the next one is a half step, and that's what you need. Then it is separated by a whole step because you have a key between, another whole step, a key between, and then you have your half. So you have whole, whole, half, separated by a whole, 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 half. And you could build any major scale with that formula. So the next scale in line is called G. Well, where does that G come from? Okay, if you know your C scale, you count 5 from C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is your next scale. Now let us try this formula and see if we could build a scale on G. Okay, we have whole, and a half, separated by a whole, and a whole, and we need a whole, but we have a half. So we're forced to play this black key. Because this is a half, we need a whole. And then we play a half. So if I play this scale, I have G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I have a perfect G scale. Without the formula, it would sound like this. Doesn't sound right. So I built the scale on the G to coincide with the formula. Oh, I enjoyed playing for you, and shortly you will be able to play the way I play, and we will see each other again. But goodbye.